Ooh, we working on a sight tape. Trying to get this sucker ready for the Great American Outdoor Show. Ooh, that one works. I think I got it. Stay tuned. Let's get some shooting. And shooting 60 yards and all over the place. Alright, stay tuned, guys. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Freaking money, man. Ooh, I did good. Alright, here's my 20. I was like, my 20 is not bad. Here's my 30. I'm like, all right, that looks really good. And then I came up here and I shot 40 at the deer. I was aiming for the crease, dead center in the crease. And I'm like, hell yeah, man, freaking money. That'll work. Like I said, it's 40 yards, aiming for the crease. Felt good on the let off. Man, it's right where I was aiming for. Like, I mean, the left and right might be off a little bit, but like, freaking money, man. That's exactly where I wanted that to be at 40 yards. Alright, let's try this again. I need to get a sight tape going, and the way that I do it, I don't know, I think maybe everybody does it this way, but like, I try to get my 20 yard set. My 20 is spot on, it's really good. I go back to 30, and my 30's pretty damn good too. And as soon as I get back to 40, I'm dropping, you know, that much, and then 50 that much, and then 60 that much. Just, you know, I keep going down. So what I do is I get my 20 really good, and then I try to work my way back. So like right now I'm at like 60 yards, and I'm shooting low, so I'm trying to get my 60 right on. So if I can get that 60 like as close to as possible, and then what I'll do is I'll take my sight tape, and I'll either measure from 20 on my pins. I'll measure from 20 down to 60 and get it as close to possible, and then I'll take that measurement and then put that over on my sight tapes to get the best one. My new sight, my B3, is what I'm gonna do is I got metal sight tapes. I've never had metal sight tapes. I'm so excited. I'm like, ooh, metal sight tapes, yeah baby. And I'm gonna take these metal sight tapes and I'm gonna just stick it on there because the 20 is gonna be the same every time. So all I gotta do is find the right one to get that 60 to line up, and we'll be money. So I'm close. I'm not quite there. I'm gonna try moving at like 63, 64 and pull the trigger. We'll see what we got. All right, hang on. All right, well, it looks like I did a little test video there, so it looks like we're in frame anyhow. I have my sight tape on 62. I'm gonna put it on like 64, 63 and like a half. It's very close to like 63. It's right between the 63 and 64 mark. I really like this B3 3D sight. This exact thing, dude, it's a game changer. It really is a game changer, especially for this 3D stuff. Man, that sun is right in my eyes. Alright, 60 yards. I hit the target anyhow. Let's see. Ooh, that looked like money. My left and right's not 100%, but it is a little windy. It's a little windy. But my height looked really good. Put 3 down there and see how she looks. Couldn't tell about that one. That one didn't feel very good. 60 yards, I'm not very good at shooting 60 yards. I'm hitting the target, so that was another one where the wind was blowing me. My height looks really good though, as far as like up and down anyhow. I'm right outside the target. that one felt good. That one felt good. Let's see. That one was high. It wasn't that good. Alright. I need to practice this 60 yards. That was definitely not my best shot. Alright, there's like the true definition of very hard to sight in your bow. This was my first shot, my second, this is my third. Left and right at 60 yards is like really freaking good. The rest of it's just me. When I shot this one, it felt low, it looked low. When I shot this one, it looked high and felt high. This one felt like money. I was like, oh, that felt like such a good shot. Yeah, it was the green with the 2 barred, remember? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call that. That's gonna be my 60. I'm right about the 64 mark. All right, let's go look at my sight tape. All right, so here's what I did. I found out that the 10 and the 1 are like, the 20 is way different on there. So what I did is I took a pencil mark and I marked it where the 2 was, and then I cut these in half so that I can figure out which goes where. And I'm gonna use this one. Here's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take the 273 and keep a hold of it in case I need another one, and I'll know that it's a 273 by seeing the marker up there. So yeah, I'm gonna put this guy on here and go from there. Let's get it on there. Alright, finally success. I ended up having to use the one that I didn't want to use. I thought I'd save it and have an extra one. Well, I saved it and I have an extra one. I'll show you. Where'd it go? Shit, oh, here it is. So I basically have 2 sight tapes. This guy, when I put it on here, it just didn't line up quite right because the numbers, it needed to be on this side. So you can see now my pin, come on, my pin is on 60 there now. That's what I wanted. That's where, right there. You could take and got a little bit of room to play with, like right there. Like I'm right on 60 there now. That's what I was shooting on for, and I should be able to come all the way up here and put that on 20 and be able to shoot 20 now. Should be right back to 0. Alright, let's go take a couple cracks and see what we got. Alright, here's my 20. I was like, my 20 is not bad. Here's my 30. I'm like, alright, that looks really good. And then I came up here and I shot 40 at the deer. I was aiming for the crease, dead center in the crease. And I'm like, hell yeah, man, freaking money. That'll work, that'll work. Like I said, it's 40 yards, aiming for the crease. Felt good on the let off. Man, it's right where I was aiming for. Like, I mean, the left and right might be off a little bit, but like, freaking money, man. That's exactly where I wanted that to be at 40 yards. So I'm extremely happy with what I got. Like I said, I don't know what the bow's shooting. I'm pulling back, I want to say 63.5 pounds, 64. Maybe less than that. I'm not 100% sure. You know, like I said, when you move your dovetail out, you're just thinking your pin gap is going to get tighter, and the farther you move it back, your pin gap's going to get bigger. So when you move it back, your pin gap gets bigger. You move it forward, your pin gap gets tighter. Right now, with where my sight's at and everything, I'm using the 273 feet per second sight tape. That's what I have right now. That's what I'm using for my setup as of right now. That's with these Magnum 27 series. Gateway feathers, 100 grain. Total arrow weight is 255. It is super light. It is blazing fast. And I'm outside shooting. It's amazing. You talk to some people like, oh, you can't shoot them outside. Are you crazy? Oh my God. They'll like, you'll never hit the target. Yeah. I can hit the target just fine outside with 27 arrows. Yeah, maybe if the wind's blowing a little bit too much, you might have a little bit of an issue, but the wind drift is going to mess up my 27 arrow. It's going to mess up my 23 arrow too, I can promise you that right now. Now, if you're talking about like a heavy arrow, maybe, I think that you could build a heavy arrow and move your sight out and then tighten your gap up a little bit more, and that might make a bit of a difference for you. But I shoot better with the sight kind of, I kind of in the middle. I don't have it way out and I don't have it way back. I kind of have it kind of in the middle. It's working good for me right there. So, alright guys, sight tape's working great. I'm gonna get some shooting and a little bit of practice. It's getting dark on me, so yeah, I'm gonna make a couple shots here and call it a day. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions at all, or any hints, tips, tricks, anything I could be doing any different, definitely leave a comment. Peace, guys. Alright, let's do a test here. See, and this is why it's so hard to get a good sight tape. That first arrow, that very top one there, that was my first shot. I'm like, alright, that's really good. And then my second one was the purple one there, and it felt, I was like, ooh, it's a little bit, or no, it was this one. It was just the other green one. That one was like, ooh, it's a little low, but it felt really good. And then that last one was the purple one. It felt good. And I didn't look at it in the binoculars when I shot it, but yeah, that's one of my better 60-yard groups so far. So I'm getting there. 63. It might be 63 and a half. Maybe put it on 64. It's very close, very close. All right, let's keep shooting. All right, so this one kind of fell apart on me. This was my first shot. No, purple one was my first shot, and I was like, damn, I'm low again. So I moved it up a little bit, and I got that one, which I don't care about left and right so much. But the height's good. And then this was my third one. I'm like, all right, what the hell am I doing? I shot these two, the two greens, with one eye. I've been shooting with both eyes open. I'm going to try some practice shots with both eyes closed to see if we see any difference at all. All right, next three will be me with my eyes closed, or yeah, with one eye open.